everybody, it's Jasmine, and in today's video it's a little bit of a mess, but technically we're doing like a get ready with me, and it's just really simple today. I know, mediocre. What did you expect from me? But I hope you guys all really enjoy. I had a lot of fun just sitting down and filming again and just being more in like a relaxed state, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to treat this video as a life update type video while I kind of just do a little bit of makeup. I don't want to do a lot today, honestly. I just want to do like the bare minimum, so bear with me. I'm gonna first moisturize my lips with the ShopMissA Jelly Jam, one of my favorites. I already finished the whole one and I'm almost done with this one, as well as another one that I opened. As you probably noticed, I do have lash extensions on, and I know I promised you guys that I would do like a lash try on, which it's coming. I'm gonna do that after I get these removed, maybe within a couple of days or something. Honestly, my sister does lash extensions and I wanted her to do mine as like a way to promote her colored lashes. So on both of my eyes I have two different colors. This eye has blue lashes and this eye has purple. I know you guys could see it when I'm like super up close, but there they are. I've had these for almost 2 weeks now, so this is my 2-week retention. It is looking really good. I do like it, and the plus side is that my lash line has completely healed. It's really weird because my lash line is super sensitive now that I have done so many lash try-ons. It's just become to that point where I can't bring it to you as often as I'd like, and even if a brand comes out with an extensive line, sometimes I can't film a video right away or else my lash line will suffer. So what has been going on in my life? Well, it's currently wedding season, and that means I am just working a lot of weddings. I'm really thankful and I'm super happy. My goal was honestly to get booked for more weddings, and I'm really happy that it's finally happening now because it's like a dream come true. I definitely feel very overwhelmed though because I am a one-woman team, and so that just means like I have a lot of things to schedule. Like, as you guys know, like I have social media to worry about, I have my small business with my press-on nails, and I'm also a full-time makeup artist, so it really is a lot on my plate. And when it comes to time management, sometimes it's really hard, especially now, for me to find time for myself, which is why I felt like taking a break off of YouTube was probably one of the best things I could have possibly done, because it would have allowed more time for me to actually sleep, actually rest, and to almost like take my mind off of something that, I mean, I know that I love and I'll always come back to. So it was kind of like a good refresh in that sense. So today's makeup look, I honestly wanted to do the bare minimum like I mentioned, so I'm just doing some spot concealing with my Fenty concealer. This one's the Pro Filtr concealer, and I'm just applying that all over my skin where I'm a little bit more discolored. So that's mostly like under my eyes, around my nose, and that's pretty much it. I feel like the rest of my skin looks pretty good, so I don't really need like a whole bunch, which is really great. I also feel like with the addition of lash extensions, it's almost like I don't need much. I don't know, it's kind of like most of the work is done for me. I'm gonna lighten up some of the areas on my face with a different concealer. This is my Catrice concealer. I have done so much traveling for work. It's been absolutely insane. There's just so much going on. I want to tell you guys everything. I just don't know where to frickin' start. Okay, let's start off with traveling. So I had to travel for a destination wedding, which was like the longest I've ever traveled. My boyfriend graciously came with me. He took time off of work to come with me, and it was so sweet of him to do that. So this destination wedding was in Crescent City, which is like the border of California and Oregon, and I'm in the Bay Area, so that took us like 7-ish hours because there was a lot of road closures and things like that. So even though we thought like we were gonna get there like at a decent time, we ended up getting there like at night, and it was just like really tiring for us. So that was really amazing. I only really was there for like a day, and then we had to come back home. I've had a lot of bridezillas, which, I mean, you kind of expect being in like the bridal industry. You know, you have all these people coming to you with concerns, like, you know, there's a lot of pressure around like being a makeup artist. Like, you know, you're there to make them look good and feel good on their wedding day, right? So it's like, I think the one thing that they want to avoid is having any mishaps with their makeup or hair. But as far as like bridezillas, it's mostly been like lack of communication. So I've had like a lot of brides like reserve their wedding day. I would send them a contract, everything, and then they would inform me like the day before, like, oh yeah, by the way, forgot to tell you, we don't have our wedding tomorrow because it was canceled. And it's like, y'all could have told me like any other time. Like, you had to tell me like the day before the wedding. Like, I could have scheduled somebody else or got somebody else. So that has been really frustrating on my part as an artist. And it could honestly just be my fault in like not communicating with them enough. Again, I am a one-person team, so I'm trying to give myself like a little bit of slack here and there, but I don't know. It's really difficult. This hasn't really happened to me like in the past couple of years. It's literally only been this season that's happened. But I definitely think it would be nice for better communication. Obviously, I don't know like their schedule and everything. And so once they like, you know, book the time and the venue and everything and sign all the contracts that I give them, it's kind of like that's giving me the okay that this is like the time I'm supposed to come, this is the time and day, you know. So I don't know, it's really hard, it's really difficult. Yeah, and that's what's been going on. So for the majority of this makeup look, this is the reason why I kind of wanted to sit down and film. I got a whole bunch of products from Rogue Mood. It could be called Rouge Mood depending on what you want to pronounce it as, but I have this palette here. It's super cute. It's called Itadakimasu, and it's super cute with some glitter, some shimmers, and some mattes. And because I do have lash extensions, I think I'm going to do something mostly on the bottom lash line. I do have some of their ombre blushes, super cute. I have also some lip products, so I think I want to finish off some of my face first. So I think I'm going to go in with the ombre blush, and I want to go in with this orange one. This one is just called Ombre Blush. It doesn't have the shade name on it, but that's fine. I just tapped it right in the middle, and it gives me like a nice natural glow. I am pretty yellow, so something a little bit more orangey looks really good on my skin. I find that it just looks a little bit more natural than something pink. I'm gonna see if I could kind of highlight with like this yellow here. It's a stretch, but I mean, hey, you never know until you try. Oh, that's really orange. That's like, that's not a highlighter. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I told y'all it was a stretch. We tried something, it didn't work out, that's fine. But I'm sure like if you mix it all together, it's gonna look fine. I think that, you know, just grabbing the yellow was just like a little too much for me, but that's okay. The other day, what's today? I don't even know the days anymore. I don't. I really don't. But the other day, it was on a weekend. I know, it was a Saturday. I had work for 12 hours. 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. baby. I didn't get home until 6 p.m. Which at that point I was delirious. I was tired. I came home, my parents were already cooking dinner, and I literally walked into the kitchen. I said, sleep, no eat. Don't talk, just sleep. And they just looked at me and they said, okay. And they just let me do whatever, and I was just like, thank you, because I really couldn't. I had no energy. It literally took me so many days so many hours to just regenerate myself and to feel back to normal. And then I got my vaccine and that just again kicked me in the butt. So then I was like tired. I was like, oh my God, like what's going on here? And it was just like really difficult. It was also really difficult to schedule a time for my vaccines because I needed time apart from like brides so that I could have time to also recuperate and regenerate. So I was just like, this is really difficult. But good thing I got it. It's over. I cried. I hate shots. I hate needles. So it was my day off and my sister was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, I'm gonna go get my vaccine today. And I was like, oh my God, I want to go with you. I want to go, you know, I have to. And so I thought in my little head, for some weird reason, I thought we would be getting a shot like just sitting in the comfort of our own car, because in my head I was thinking, okay, well, when they do COVID testing, you just sit in your car and they do their thing, right? Me being afraid of needles and shots also is another reason why I was like a little hesitant to like get my shot in the first place. It just takes me a while to build up courage, okay? Don't at me. It just takes a while, okay? But I was ready nonetheless. And we get there. Thank God it was like super slow. So they said, yeah, like we could give you your shot. And I was so nervous. Like the moment like they signed me up, all of my nerves like came back. I was like, no, you built up all of this courage. Like, come on, like just do it. Like you could do it, right? Telling myself it's not a big deal. It's a little shot. And in my head, I was thinking, do I tell her I'm afraid? Do I tell her I want a baby needle? Do I tell her like XYZ? So they all agreed, because my sister ended up telling them for me. They all agreed that I should go first, right? So she did it. I still ended up crying. I was holding my sister's hand. Mind you, my sister is also 5 years older than me. So we're two grown adults in this Kaiser. And I'm just there crying while this teenager next to me, she's like, whatever. And I'm like, but I could tell you exactly why I'm traumatized from getting shots. So when I was a kid, a wee child, my parents actually, my mom specifically, she took me to Kaiser to get my shots. I was like 3, so I had to just get like, I think your typical shots, I think for like chicken pox and things like that. And I remember the doctors had to pin me down. I remember there was multiple doctors in that room trying to pin me down to give me these shots, and obviously I was scared, I was nervous, and it hurt. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna give me a shot? And since then, I've had nothing but bad experiences with doctors giving me shots. Honestly, truly. I've had a doctor literally tell me, you could sit out in the hallway if you're gonna cry. I have other patients to deal with. I was like, aren't you my pediatric doctor? I was telling my sister when we were on our way to the hospital, the only doctor that was ever nice to me was my gynecologist. I said, she's the only nice lady who I've ever felt comfortable with. She's like, no way. I was like, yes, even during my pap smear, she was very nice and kind to me. This YSL concealer has been a lifesaver recently, only because it has like the brush inside, so when I do my brows it's super easy. And then I just take like this random brush. It's the ShopMissA High Def brush. Which one is this? E110. And I just like blend around my eyebrow like this, and I'll just call it a day. It's great. It's great. And I feel like that pop of color also like kind of eliminates my need for eyeshadow, because it's already like a whoop, something there. So I really, really enjoy that. I don't know which side I like better, my blue side or my purple side. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So it's kind of like, am I just biased that I like blue more? But then I'm also like, I have a little bit of like color to my skin, and I also have brown eyes, and purple just does that to you. It just looks really good. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I would like to know. You guys, I finally bit the bullet and I bought it. I did. I was so happy. I saved enough money for it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. I did get the shade medium, which is number 2. I hope this is really amazing and I hope it's not too dark. Why do I look so yellow? God. It's just like, I can never escape looking like a freaking banana. I can't. I really can't. It made my under eyes a little dark. So I'm gonna take it right here. Something's wrong with my camera. Hello? You know, I was really skeptical about that powder. But I look really good. I do. I like how flawless my skin is. Okay, so here is the vision for today's look. So I am going to use this palette. And again, I'm only going to do like my bottom lash line. So I'm thinking of doing something neutral. I know. I hear it. I hear you. But I just feel like I already have color and also, I just have a lot of things to do today, and the last thing I want to do is just play around with like a whole bunch of color because I have work, I have a Zoom meeting, there's just a lot of things going on, so I'm just going to keep it simple, keep it easy, keep you guys entertained with my life stories. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I want to be like super cool and like tell you guys everything that happens in my life, but honestly I can't even remember what I did yesterday. I have a story that I think a lot of you guys will like. So my boyfriend told me the other day, before I met you I thought Quickly's was the best boba. Quickly's? I thought Quickly's. You thought Quickly's was the best? Oh my god. Oh my god. When he had told me that, I literally thought he was joking and I thought he just wanted to make me laugh, but he was so serious. I said, oh, you really thought? That's crazy. That is crazy. You know what? If I honestly were to give you like my rating of like some of the boba places like near my area, mind you, we don't have a lot. I would say Quickly's is bottom tier. I'm satisfied, you know, if it's been a long day and I'm shy, I'm just looking for something, so just listen to me. You know, if it's been a long day and I just need something sweet, quick, you know, there for ya, that's fine. That's my bottom tier though. I feel like Share Tea is next, still on the bottom. I don't know, man. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is. It just never satisfies me. I mean, not that I should say never. It's just that I guess the one that I go to just never does it right, and I'm just like, okay, cool, fine, that's whatever. After that, I would have to say T4. I only order like one thing though. So it's really hard for them to mess it up, but when they do mess it up, I'm kind of like, come on now. And then we just have like smaller shops like in the area, which I think are really amazing to me. I don't know, there's something about smaller businesses that really tickle my fancy. Take that if you will. Sorry if Quickly's is your favorite boba place. Sorry about it. I've never met anybody who like is a diehard Quickly's fan. I am going to highlight this inner corner with this brush that I've literally had since I was like 15. Damn, this brush has really been through it. That's crazy. That's crazy. This brush is from e.l.f. It's so disgusting. I can't get that off. I don't know what that is. But it's called their professional concealer brush. Oh my god. Such a professional. I'm so professional with this professional makeup brush. I feel like I'm missing something, so I'm gonna take more of that purple. That's the teriyaki shade, and I'm just gonna make a wing from the bottom going up. Let me quickly show you guys the colors that I use. I do want to use this palette like when I get my lash extensions off, and thank God it's my sister so she could just wipe it off for me. So I started out with Pho, and I just put that all on my lower lash line. I then blended it out with Dumplings, which is a cream shade here. Then I deepened the bottom up with Teriyaki. I went in with Lumpia in my inner corner, and then I went in with Spring Roll for my brow bone highlight. We're almost done with this makeup look, so I think I want to do like an ombre lip. So Rogue Mood also has these lipsticks, so she has like bullet lipsticks as well as liquid lipsticks. I wanted to do this one, number 8. It's like a dark brown. I don't know, it has a little bit of red in it. I'm a little intimidated by that. And then she also has this liquid lipstick, and this one is number 9. I believe this one was called Milk Tea, if I do remember correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my perimeter of my lips with this darker color, and then the inside will be the lighter color. Very creamy. That's pretty. You know, I thought it was going to be like a lot darker, but I'm very satisfied with this shade. It's like definitely less intense, which I was like honestly hoping for. This is really pretty. That's nice. It smells so fresh. Ooh, that's nice. Now that these two are on, I feel like I need something. Maybe a little lighter of a lip. I don't know. I really have no idea. No clue. No, this is cute. Let me just do my hair, and then let me just do the outro. Alright, you guys, that was up today's video. Hope you guys all really enjoyed. I know that we had a lot of discussions. We had complaints, we had excitement, we had a mix of emotions, and I hope you guys all just really enjoy this video. I also wanted to note that before I go, I did launch some new press-on nails in my shop for summer, so I hope you guys all get a chance to check that out. I worked really hard, and I hope that you guys find something that you guys can either use daily or even save for a special occasion that would really warm my heart. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will definitely see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.